Hello from Farland. I already cut the angles for all these. Earlier I did that yesterday actually. Now it's going all the way in. I had to make an adjustment. I'm putting some train sensors in. They're pretty sensitive. When the train goes over it, I get a white light over here. That way I know if I stop it, when I see the white, I won't overrun it and get out here where I can interfere with the other track. It's pretty instantaneous. Well, I need another one over here. Because I don't want the two tracks to interfere, or the traffic on the two tracks to interfere. So I think about right there will be perfect. I've already drilled it, as a matter of fact. Now the sensors need to be mounted at about a 45-degree angle, or 90-degree angle, about like that, underneath the track. And they're infrared, so what it's doing is one is broadcasting an infrared light, and the other one is listening for it. So let's get these installed. Now your hole needs to be just a little bit bigger than the barrel of these. They're noticeable, but I mean it's not too glaring. You can also use them across the track. You know, you could hide them in buildings or something. And that you have to wire them differently for that. On the same board and everything, but you just have to attach to different terminals. The device is quite easy to wire up. These two terminals are for power, and it's anything between 8 and 16 volts AC or DC. You could run it on your track power, AC power supply, DC power supply. These two terminals down here go through a relay. So you can turn things off and on, or on and off. through a relay contact. Over here, the sensors connect. And you push down on this little peg. I don't know if you can see that or not. Push down on that little peg and it opens up. Over here, you can slide the wire in over here while you've got it depressed. Pretty easy to do once you've mounted this. It comes with the mounting spacers, and the screws all come in the kit. So you've got the sensors on the first four, and then down here you can put an LED. LED plus minus right there. And that's what I'm going to use for what I'm doing. It's a quite universal device. There's also a screw rheostat here that you can either turn up or turn down for how long of a delay you want before it changes. So it latches when it sees the infrared signal and then releases at a time interval of your choice. I'm picking 0 for what I'm doing. All this material comes from a company called Azatrax. Here's their website. Well, now we need to go under the table and get this all hooked up. Well, here we are under the table. And I think I've found a pretty good spot for this. I think I'll put it right here. Getting kind of busy underneath the table here, at least in this location. Little spacers come in pretty handy. Okay, power's hooked up. I just daisy chained that from the other sensor that's already up here. So orange, white, yellow, green. Orange, white, yellow. I like these little push terminals. They're pretty hard to pull out unless you push the terminal in. These wires are coming from that LED up there. So let's see, positive is up here. Okay, well, that's all hooked up and we don't have to adjust this. I'll go turn the power on. I would say it's working perfectly. Here, I'll bring you up here and you can see for yourself. So I bring it in slowly till I see that light and I stop it. Then when the through train comes by, there won't be a collision. So here's the way the gray turned out. Pretty happy with it, really. Looks really grand when you get down close to it. From Farland.